When the world is destroyed, comes in a man who decides to fix the world with nothing but gears. As time went on, things became different. Trouble has been brewing by the government. And how exactly? Well, we'll tell you more in this review. How's it going, everybody? I'm Chris.
And I'm Christina, and welcome to Average Anime Reviews, where we get to be reviewing some of our favorite animes that we have watched in the previous season.
Now, before you watch this anime, just to let you know
that there may be spoilers in this review, so please take some precaution.
And this week's anime review is
Clockwork Planet. Now, what this anime is all about, it starts out with a high school boy named Naoto, and he was just living his day-to-day life as a high school student. But then one day, he comes across an automaton who came out of nowhere, mainly from the sky, crashing down to the ceilings, and as he noticed her that something's wrong, he decides to repair her. Once she is awoken, she decides to thank him by dedicating her life to him, by serving him at his command. Eventually in the anime, both of them come across two more characters, Marie and her bodyguard, Halter. After introductions, they get to work immediately. They've decided to team up together and handle the problems that have been occurring throughout the country. The country has gone through various purges throughout the cities in the country, which causes the destruction and deaths of the citizens. But luckily, Nato, Ryuzu, Marie, and Halter team up together to solve this and deal with it as quickly as they could. The world is set 1,000 years after when it was originally destroyed. An engineer known as Y decided to revive and restore the Earth by using nothing but gears, and pretty much running the world like a clock. Expect a lot of backstories and conspiracies, a lot of action fighting scenes, including humor, romantic comedy, and some weird sexual encounters that can come off pretty pervy. Now, my thoughts on the anime, well, in terms of the story-wise, I thought it was alright. I mean, it's pretty cool to see how the gears have affected humanity in their everyday lives. However, there are some flaws, and in this case, Chris will be explaining it to you guys near the end of the review.
Now, in this anime, there are 4 characters that are featured, and we're going to start off with the main male protagonist, Naoto Miura. Now, Naoto is a high school student who is obsessed with anything that involves machines, especially with gears. That's pretty much a good thing for him because the world is pretty much all machine. Now, Naoto is a very pervy character, not only to machines, he's also pervy towards automatons. Now, Naoto is a very caring character, especially to Ryuzu or anybody that he knows. He will defend them at any cost, to the point that he'll sacrifice his life. Now, Naoto has a very special gift where he's able to pinpoint an exact problem with machinery by ear. And thanks to that gift, he is able to repair the next character I'm going to be talking about, which is Ryuzu. Now, Ryuzu is a automaton, pretty much a robot, cyborg, whatever you call it. And her personality is pretty odd. She's pretty much straightforward. She will say anything without hesitation, even if it's rude or very perverted. But as well, she is very caring and very protective with Naoto. She will do anything just to protect him. Now, the encounters between Ryuzu and Naoto are pretty funny. Ryuzu understands that Naoto is a growing boy, and growing boys have tendencies, and she tries her best to offer her services as a servant to him. But Naoto, as young as he is, always hesitates and knows that he can't do anything. Naoto pretty much can't handle the heat that comes from Ryuzu. Now, the next character is Marie. Now, Marie is a very gifted character. She is a genius, she's an amazing fighter, and she cares for everybody, but as well with a sharp mouth. Now, she's very dedicated to help as many people as she can, as you can see throughout the rest of the series. She does her best to do what's right, no matter what the cause is, as long as she's doing the right thing. But when times get tough, she can be very vulnerable. But as well, she loves to mess with everybody, especially with Naoto. She can't fathom the fact that Naoto has these gifted abilities and that he's with Ryuzu to try to make the anime more comedic. Now with Marie comes Halter. He is Marie's bodyguard. He's a badass fighter. He will protect Marie at any cost, and he is always there when Marie is having a tough time. But as well, he also plays the father figure as much as he doesn't want to be the father when Marie is out of line. But overall, what do we think of the anime? Well, we thought it was okay. It's not the greatest anime. The animation is heavily focused on all the gears moving and stuff. It's a lot of CG. It looks like it could be very messy. Combat scenes are average. The plot has a lot of issues with it. I felt that the plot wasn't very strong at all. Yes, there's a goal in the end of what they want to do. I felt that they should have had somebody from the beginning that they can see that yes, that's the enemy. At first we had high hopes. It looked like an interesting anime, but overall it was just average. Now overall, what do you rate this anime?
Just like you said, I had really high hopes for it. Kind of disappointing halfway, especially near the end, but the battle scene's what kept me going, so I had to give it a 6.
Now for me, all the perverted moments, which I find hilarious in many animes, is what kept me going to watch the rest of it. But I would have to give it a 5.
And overall, everyone, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.
If you watch this anime, feel free to leave down in the comments below how you felt about this anime. Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Did you have high hopes for it? Whatever you want to say, feel free to leave in the comments below. And if you want to recommend an anime for us to watch in the future, feel free to leave that in the comments down below as well.
Plus, if you really enjoyed this week's anime review, give it a thumbs up. And plus, if you guys want to learn more about the synopsis and more information about the main characters, I'll be sure to leave the link down below, as well as the written anime review written by me.
Now, if you want to watch the anime for yourself, we'll try to find a link for you guys to check it out for yourself.
And once again, everyone, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you next time at the next average anime review. Take care! Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this week's average anime review, give it a thumbs up. And plus, if you're new to the channel and wants to see more of our stuff every week, well, make sure to subscribe because we do this frequently. Plus, if you want to see our previous works of our average anime review, we'll leave our links down below, as well as our social media accounts in case if you guys want to follow back. Once again, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you next time at the next average anime review. Take care!